Hello, thank you for joining me today. It is January 22nd, and I want to transplant my onion seedlings. It is about time. So I planted the seeds 13 days ago, and you should see these seedlings. So here are the onions. I counted 28 of those. And then our leeks, there's one little seedling there and a little sprout there. But I'm not sure if the package of seeds I got is just no good or if it takes that long for them to germinate, but I planted some more, so we will see if any more decide to grow. And then here we have celery. I mean, look at all of those little seedlings there. I don't think I'm going to need that many, but that's okay. I can share. And then here is what came up for the pansies so far. So I definitely want to get my onions done for sure today. And then I am going to want to get these celery transplanted as well, but I will probably do that in a couple of days or so. Okay, so since we have 28 plants, I decided I'm going to put 4 in each of these little pots. They are 4-inch pots. So I think that will be fine for now. And I already got the soil in them, so I will just mist them a little bit with some water. And I got my handy dandy little spoon to help dig out some of these seedlings. All right, so and I was reading that I don't want to bury them too deep. Okay, I do want to make sure the root is completely buried. So yeah, I will probably do the celery within the next few days because those ones are also starting to get a little big, so I don't want the roots getting too twisted together. And I've been seeing a lot of videos about winter sowing with plastic jugs, so I am going to attempt to do some of that this year. I've never done it before. Where I live here in Ontario, we do not have milk jugs, so I have been saving some vinegar jugs, and I have a distilled water jug I'm going to use. Well, that is the first set of 4 in here. I'm definitely not going to need 28 plants of onions, but my mom said she would definitely take some. Give them a little water. Okay, now on to the next one. This is going to be another video I'm going to do, but I ordered some native plant seeds. So those have come in. So I want to get those because they need 60 days of cold stratification. So I want to get those outside, and I'm going to do those in the jugs. And there's another 4. And the next 4. So it's crazy because when I planted these seeds almost 2 weeks ago, it was almost 13 degrees Celsius. And today it is -3 Celsius right now. So it's definitely cooled right off. We are having winter right now. Got snow, and it's been cold, which I think if it's going to be really cold, we should have snow. So I don't really mind that, especially since it is still January. It's winter. It just amazes me the temperature difference like that, though. And we'll see how these transplant. And I'm thinking that I did end up planting some more leek seeds, like I said, but I might just dump the rest of the package in here when I get these onions out and just see what grows. I mean, if the seeds are not good in the package, I might as well just get rid of them anyways. And I mean, out of all the seeds I planted the last time, only 2 of them sprouted, so unless they are just very slow at germinating. Ooh, I almost chopped that root. It's a pretty long root. And we got another 4. Now we are on the last 4. Didn't actually take as long as I was thinking it was going to. This year I'm actually keeping a journal for my garden. So I'll have to remember to jot down in there that I transplanted my onions today. And in my planner, every day I've been writing the temperature, the high and the low, so that I'll have a record of this year's temperatures. Give me a bit of an idea of our growing season, and give it a little water. Today I had the fan going on these guys to give them a little bit of artificial wind, help them grow strong. Okay, and then we'll see how these guys did with transplanting. I'm going to move all of these things over to the grow lights. So the onions, the pansies, and the celery. And there we go. Little onions, celery and pansies, and the rest.